So, we just stopped to rest, and I'm about ready to die. Yesterday on the hike up the mountain, I banged up my knee pretty good, and for some reason my Achilles tendon seems to be not feeling well, for lack of a better description. It's been a good hike out. We've made really good time. We've already passed the halfway mark since we left camp. My conditioning, for some reason, in the 3 days that we've been here, has just gone awesome. Wow, really detailed video. Yeah, it's gotten phenomenal. I mean, that hike yesterday up the mountain about killed me, but I mean, this hike back is like it's nothing. We're keeping a really good pace, and I know because how my pace was 2 days ago when I came in here. I'm not quite sure what's changed. I mean, my diet's changed quite a bit. I've been drinking a lot of water. 4 things, I think it was the 4 things, let me think here. Craig taught me a breathing way to breathe that is supposed to help me make better use of the air that I bring in, which is a long breath with so you breathe in long, and then you breathe in again short, and then you exhale. Which I know it sounds kind of weird, but it for some reason seems to be working. I've lengthened my stride so that, I mean, like when I came in, I was so tired. I was taking these like itty bitty baby steps, like every way, like every, I don't know, probably for the last 3 miles. I was just ready to die. And let me see here. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, being in the lead definitely makes a difference. Because you'll push yourself harder because you know you've got people behind you, and you also want to set a pace that obviously everybody else can manage. Because if you don't, then like people get left behind, and getting left behind when we first came out here was really annoying. I really didn't like it, and I'm glad that Daniel and Ryan stayed with me, because this would have been a really lame camping trip had I had to hike up here alone. In fact, I probably would have stopped halfway and said, "Forget this, I'm not going." So anyway, I mean, I'm really hydrated. I've been drinking a ton of water and eating a ton of dried snacks, dried fruit, peanuts, not just sitting down all in one go and eating them, but eating them all along the path, just every now and then throwing a handful into my mouth so that my body can burn something other than the fat that's in my body. This has been a really good experience, and I've been talking to Daniel and Brian. I'm saying, hey, you know what? We should come back out here again sometime, and we should hike up that mountain and make it to that lake. They aren't too keen on that. They aren't real excited about it, but it seems kind of lame. I mean, we came all the way out here, and we were like 600 feet shy of that lake. I mean, it was kind of a straight-up cliff face to make it to the lake. But if we had a bit more conditioning, I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to make it. At least that's my thought. So we had a really, and then let me see here. So 2 days ago, by the way, everybody's like fishing right now, and I'm laying down on this rock. I've got my feet up in the air because my feet are about ready to die. I got to thank Milo for these boots. My gosh, these boots have saved my life. I can only imagine, because I was going to go buy boots to come out here. I would have been screwed. They're really nice boots, and I'm going to actually ask him if I could buy them from him, and his socks. I know, it's so retarded. But I mean, like, look at these boots. These boots are awesome. Like, they're just perfect. They've already been broken in. They don't, and I mean, I don't go hiking super a lot, but I mean, to break in boots the way these have been broken in would take a long time. So I don't know if he'll sell them to me or not, but I'll see. We'll see what we can do. So when we were hiking in 2 days ago, I was with Daniel, and I was with Brian. No, it was Brian. Yeah, I was with Daniel and Brian for most of the trip in. But at the very end, Daniel's the only one who stuck around. Brian went up with Craig, and then we met up with them again later because they took a break. We caught up with them. But anyway, during that time I was with Dan, I felt like literally my body was at the point of exhaustion, and I was actually starting to collapse. I had like these gray spots, and I like couldn't walk straight, and Daniel like freaked out, and I freaked out because I'm like, we're on the side of a cliff here. This is not some place to be not feeling well like this. So anyway, got hydrated up, had some Crystal Light, ate like 2 cups worth of trail mix, sat down for about 20 minutes, and then finished the rest of the hike out. But during that time out there, I got a good thought on the handcart companies. I sat there and I thought about that. I said, you know what? Those guys have got, like, man, I mean, they had it rough. I mean, they went through who knows what, and they made it, and they crossed that river, and they, I mean, when they got to that ice cold river, they just sat down and wanted to die. I totally think I understand that. I know it's kind of lame, but like yesterday, I just wanted to sit down and not move another inch. Not yesterday, the day before. And to have like those three guys come out and, shuffle those people across that river that was ice cold. I can't even imagine the amount of gratitude that those people were feeling when those three young guys came out. And I mean, those three guys had to know they were going to die. I mean, they just had to. I mean, with as cold as the weather was. But the thing was, is they hadn't been beaten down like this handcart company had. And the handcart company people weren't even willing to cross it anymore. They would rather just die not crossing the river, which is an interesting thought on human emotions. But anyway, this is some food for thought. Anyway, it's a good place to be. It's beautiful out here. I mean, there's trees everywhere. There's this giant lake here. Well, not lake, but it's like the standing reservoir of water. And we kind of have the standing thing right now that we're going to stay here until somebody catches a fish. Well, we'll see how long that lasts. But if somebody doesn't catch a fish soon, we may need to continue this hike. So, take care.